Thank you, everybody.
Did you really lose, mate?
Defeat? Nah, not my cup of tea. Hello. I'm gonna need your help to manage my Sorare account, because you can't mess with me like that.
Manage Killian's team and get rewarded for the job. Only on Sorare.com.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we're live. I'm just trying to get everything set up. I keep forgetting about the intro needing to get fixed. So I still had the Sorare advert up. Thought we'll just run with that rather than the old studio opening sequence, as it were. But guys, we're here for some FC BarcaLomond members action. We're here to build some lineups. There's a bunch of you here getting in here nice and live and loud and early. Get the requests in. We'll have a wee bit of a preamble to get it started, and then we'll get into building some of the lineups. If you want your lineups built, you need to be a channel member. I'll explain that, and I'll explain that in more detail shortly, in case any of you guys are new around here. But we're out live. There's only about a dozen of you here or so, and I'm sure most of you probably know the script by now anyway. But yeah, let me just go and make sure that the page we've got is all ready to rumble and is set up, because we're coming out of the last little furlong of this international break, and guys, it is long overdue. We have been waiting for ages for this game week to come back. It feels like one of the longest international breaks. We knew we were going to get the card openings, which are popping off everywhere. We've got some really nice cards popping up right across the timeline. I've not really got anything this midweek to clutch onto, to really hold on to towards the end. Maybe this one, if like Teixeira and Hyun can really rip it out the park, but I just don't see it happening. So yeah, probably not much going on there. As far as early access cards goes for myself, we did a video on the channel earlier today where I opened up the limiteds, where I wonder if it will still show me if I click on the screen. Revealed. There we go. Love it. So in case you missed the video earlier, spoiler, but we got a special edition Liam Henderson. All these cards have actually been given away already, except for the Ismaili. Now, if you want to get involved in that giveaway, it's attached to the Mbappe video that we did. It's on the channel for the competition. We picked the best team. We're going to win raffle tickets and all sorts of stuff. It's going to be great. And for a random comment on that channel that's relevant to the video, you need to listen to the video to see what we're after. They're going to win an Ismaili. So good luck to everyone involved in that. But I thought it quite fitting that of the one special editions we got a Liam Henderson, former Celtic player, of course, in that M-Play pack. And honestly, look at this. Isn't it just, like, imagine a full team of this stuff. Like, I want to see, we're going to be live later tonight with McBride Ace to open the, like, 17, it's probably less than that, in fact, cards that I've got. But McBride himself has got over 220 cards to open. So we're going to be opening them on the channel later tonight, about 8 o'clock or so. So stay tuned for that later on the channel. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure to do so already. The big man, oh, did he go and buy these on the secondary market? He must have done. And wow, check them out. Aren't they nice? Otherwise, he's held his water well not to open up any of these before we go tonight. McBride's a busy man. I'm sure he'll be at work anyway. But Boss Boy, love that. Shizenza, new name on me. And the Lightning one there, that looks quite cool, but it feels like the Liam Henderson one feels a bit better. I don't know why. I like the Kang In one. I like the Guardiola one. I'm not sure if there's a card design I've not liked yet in season. Oh, they've done him here, haven't they? They've asked him a question when they've been taking the picture, haven't they? And he's been in the middle of answering it. And they've went cha-ching, snapped it. Big Buscagli done by the cameraman there. Love to see it. But yeah, I see all the card designs I've seen so far have been really nice. The holos are sick. I'm a wee bit gutted there isn't a rare holo. I thought that would have been a nice touch to do that as well. There's a Matt O'Reilly. See, how have they got O'Reilly pictures already, but they don't have some other pictures? Because not all the cards are quite openable yet. Some of those last minute summer transfers. Wonder if there is a filter for card edition animated. Wonder if early access means it's still in the pack. That's quite fun. Yes, we get to see this. This one's quite cool. That's the first time I've seen that. I wonder if that's super rare only. No, it's not, because we see it there. Just looks different in blue. That's fun. The Danny Olmo one is cool. The kind of firework, kind of glitter thing. I like that a lot. I like the stadium one. Is it a generic stadium but is what I want to know, because I heard Nepenthez on his one saying, oh, with the Emirates behind him. But yeah, as I look at Pedro Diaz here and Theo Kelleher, it kind of looks like the same stadium, doesn't it? It looks so good, man. I'm not sure what my favourite is. The Lightning is so cool, right? But I can imagine a full team of the stadium ones being legit, but then even a full team of them matching. This is kind of an evolution on what they did before a few seasons ago, where all the backgrounds were different, and they kind of hoped that people would try and build a team of them all matching. I think people would do that for this, just because of the way it looks, like the way the graphics move. It'll look way cleaner if you've got a whole row of them, and they're absolutely smashing. Oh man, some of these look legit, don't they? Like insane. Trying to see if there's one I've not seen yet, because it feels like somebody was talking about a particle one. Is this meant to be the particle one, the fireworky one, as I call it? But yeah, no, I quite like all these, and I wonder. Yeah, let's just filter to unique. Let's see what they've got. Nice. Yeah, they're all quite cool, aren't they? Not good graphics, I think, on some of them, but see if you look at. Yeah, like these ones, I don't know, it feels like the picture feels quite stuck on to the rest of it. I don't know if it's because of the colour of the unique one, but they look less convincing in terms of like a real card compared to some of the other ones. Yeah, these are all cool. Anything look, I think this one looks better in blue than it does in red or gold. And the rest of them are all kind of really, they're all kind of equally as nice or whatever. Maybe this is a bit too busy in blue and black, like we've seen with the uniques or the purple. That's quite cool. I wonder if there's different levels of lightning, because they do, maybe not. Maybe it's just the colours. Like, yeah, that being blue looks a bit better because it feels like it's an actual storm. So that's quite fun. Yeah, I think that's probably all of them, all the kind of styles that we got. In terms of the animated ones, because it said there would be animated ones and then there would be ones with animated backgrounds or something. I felt like there was going to be a difference. I felt like there was going to be an animated card, which was maybe going to be like the graphics that you get on Sky Sports or whatever before a match, where they like take a few steps forward and do a pose, or they pretend to do their celebration or something. And then there was a 10% chance of pulling like an animated background. That's the way I read the announcement yesterday, or whenever it was. It feels like we were looking at it yesterday, but I'm losing track of everything at this point. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm disappointed that we don't have that, but I'm definitely, I definitely am missing that. I thought we would. The Haidara is a nice looking card, isn't it? The Leipzig kind of red and white element there. See, like some of these look kind of like stuck on a little bit, which is fine. Obviously, their cards are all made, but like, that Gundo is nice. Caduce is nice. Yeah, I think like that wavy background fits it quite well. The Lightning one, look at Teji. Lightning Teji. That's going to bring 100, isn't it? You feel it. Right, guys, let me catch up with the live chat. There's a bunch here. We've got Boyson, Johnny TH, my man. Good to see you. I chucked all my dummies out the pram. Or did you not get any specials gutted? Hey, mate, can I get my rares built? Yeah, no problem. Lineups wherever you fancy. Quinny, got my dummies back. Awesome. Tom Cuddy, fist bump, 2 in-season champ. Alex Coombs with the request as well. Love to see that. Woodsy, SR, Lobs Gaming, Ryan Wilkinson. Good to see you guys in the house. Tom Cuddy, Ian Sorare, Matt Hay, Ian McMillan, Ryan Mick 1999, 1998, I beg your pardon. Stefan Rands, my man. Ian McMillan, Bob Flynn, fist bump, my man. Pepeta, Henry Sorare. Love to see it. Right, guys, we've got a few requests popping in here, so let's just load them up and get stuck into it, because I want to catch the Sorare Andrews. I'm pretty sure you guys want to as well. And let's do our best to knock this out of the park. I've got 2 hours to do this, because we've got the Celts here. Me and McBride Ace will be previewing the Hearts game at 7 over there. So as long as I'm ready for that, I'm fine. But I would love to catch a Sorare Andrews live. I'm not going to lie, because I think it'll be a good one. I've seen Jimmer and Harry are on as well, so it should be proper good. Wooty Footy, fist bump, my man. Good to see you. So at this point, guys, we've got, how many of you here? About 37 or so. If you're not a channel member, if you want your lineups built, you need to be a channel member. You need to have an FC BarcaLomond season ticket for the 24-25 season. It's £1 a week, £4 a month. We do a lineup builder normally on a Thursday, back end of the week to prep for the weekend game week. And we normally do gallery reviews on the Monday. We also have a Telegram group. Telegram is just like WhatsApp and Discord had a baby, but that baby is the prodigal son of its family. You know, it's way better than its mum and dad in that sense. And yeah, Telegram group's brilliant. I love it. Not in it as much this week or the last couple of weeks, I've just been mad busy, but I'm in there at least once or twice a day, just catching up with everything and seeing what you guys are giving it. And it's been great for, especially today, seeing everything that you've been pulling. Oh, do you know what I thought was brilliant? Hoodwink pulled a card and he called the guy Frankenstein, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Where is it? Who was it Hoodwink called Frankenstein? I hope it was a card he had and it wasn't just one he sent into the chat. There we go. It's this guy, Frankenstein. It does look like some sort of Frankenstein effort, doesn't it? A wee bit, just the way his expression is, and even the kit, kind of that black. You know, it's quite just with red lines, blood red, you might even say as well. So that's all good crack. So we had Boyson, we had Jay, we have Alex Coombs. I'm buzzing for my reward openings tonight, or my pack openings. I've got enough Celtic cards to be hopeful of getting a nice wee Ian Sorare, a couple of limiteds, to get a couple of special editions. But McBride Ace has got all the cards. All the cards. Like, honestly, we should be hunting hollows with McBride. It should be good fun. Ryan Mick, 1998, a champ and da-da-da-da. I put my year of birth there, sorry. Bum, 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 bum. I got a special Maeda, Quincy. Well done, Woodsy. I've seen some of the Dyson Maedas, by the way. They look sick. They look really, really good. Fist bumps, of course, on our arrival to everyone. Stefan Rands. My man. Stefan, my man. B. H. Always get that wrong. Ian McMillan. And then we get to Bob Flynn. The Crown jerseys and the Dundee cards look great. Blue on blue is fantastic, especially special editions. Let's see Bob Flynn's Dundee rig. Is it orange fly on this? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, Dundee cards are nice enough, aren't they? Can we filter by super? Yeah, see, I thought there would have been another animated background and there was an animated card. I thought there would have been like 2 different levels of it almost. And including the holo, that would make 3 kind of steps of like specialness. But yeah, Bob, they're nice. I like them a lot. Johnny Placide as well. I've seen a few special editions of him coming up on the timeline today after last night. Wow, look at that, by the way. That is a cool rookie. I'd love to see, does this guy have a... What does the rookies look like when they're extra cool? Ooh. Interesting. What do you think's better, chat? Do we think a plain rookie or do we think the animated rookie? Let me know what you think looks better. Great pulls, by the way, Bob. I love this rookie, by the way. Prem have to get done for Sky straight away. Yeah, exactly. And then you think like the Bundesliga, some of these bigger leagues, even the SPFL's on Sky, you know, so you think there's enough of these leagues that make those asset packs, as it were. Got 7 specials out of 62 pools. Not too bad. Footy Wooty. Fist bump to you. GG's. What was your favourite? What was the best one? What was your... Yeah. Did you get one like... When I seen Nep got the Saka, I thought fantastic. That's great for him as an Arsenal fan. And I really do hope that the collection bonus as well. I did mean to say this either on last night's show or the data show that I did with Harry and Laird, or even the stream me and Harry did on Sunday. But like, I really do hope my card factory is fully aware of all of my collection scores. Like, I hope it does. Rico, man, I'm sure somebody said to us in one of the chats that like they've been getting collection pieces from crafting cards and stuff. Like, I really hope that's the case, and I hope that's what helped like Nep maybe get the Saka fancy one. I hope it knows your collections basically. Love the top, Quinny. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had the shirts on because normally I'm in the studio and it's kind of cold, so I need to wear a jumper or get the heating on and all the rest of it. But I can get back to wearing the gear again. So this is a Leipzig shirt from like 2 or 3 years ago when it came out. I was like, I'm buying that, and I've got to admit, by the way, guys, it's lovely. Like, normally with these types of sponsors, they don't do too well. Any Leeds fans will probably have this year. This is really well made on. Goes in the tumble dryer as well. Doesn't get fucked. And yeah, I really like this shirt. It's one of my favourites. Let me see, where are we at? Lobs Gaming, thank you very much for picking up your membership, my man. Fist bump to you. Thanks very much, mate. DD Sorare, if you're taking requests and time allows, I'll take your suggestions for best SR and best rare for the... Yeah, let's do it, DD. See, I've got time to do it. I would just really love if I could get through this. I'm not going to. Quick enough to catch the Andrews live. But hey, it's all about you guys. It's all about the community. Afternoon, Quinny, could I get X, Y, and Z? Henry Sorare. Henry Sorare. Alex Coombs only on for a tier 1 from the midweek. Oh, nice. 12 points off a star. Oh, fingers across for you, mate. Now, when you craft cards with Essence, will you get packs or players right away? Interesting thought. Panagotis. Interesting. I wonder. I don't know. If anyone does know, feel free to share. 17 months a member. Henry, my man, double fist bump. Love that. Is today the last day you can buy unopened cards? I think from like auction and instant buy, yes. But in terms of what comes out the card factor, I'm not too sure when that deadline will swiftly change. Plain. I like the plain rookies. Best I got was Levi Colwell and Ivan Nielsen. That's good, man. Colwell especially. One special out of 44. It was a Bernd Leno for Alex Coombs. And Footy Wooty also got a Dan Casey, a Derry Sherrant, and a Bruce Anderson. Nice. Some handy players. It feels like, oh, Lobs Gaming, who just picked up his membership. Can I get a couple of contender rare? Of course, mate. If I don't find Lobs Gaming, just tell me what your account name is. Oh, there we go. Got it. Awesome. Right, let's rattle through these guys. Let's get stuck into it. Like a dog eating beetroot. First up, we've got is Boyson. And Boyson is asking... lineups whatever you fancy. Quinny got my dummies back. Right, so let's have a peek. What are we playing with, Boyson, in terms of rare? I always forget where your rare collection is at. I know we look at it quite a lot in the lineup build, the gallery reviews and stuff, but I've got a terrible memory for it. I was actually talking to somebody earlier today, and I was saying for all the football I watch and for how big of a football fan I am, I actually have like terrible like game recollection. Even if I've been at the game sometimes, you know, especially Celtics, I've been to so many of them. Okay, we've got a wee Montipo. Borna Souza against Lecce. That might not be bad. Andrea Carbone. I'm pretty sure they really made a big deal about getting him. They're playing Inter, but it's a horrible match. You might actually have not bad of an effort here for champ, but what I want to see from this is what divisions you've got open to you. Does it tell us? Leave. D2. I would go D4 with maybe one of your outfits you've got here. Get them in Tipo in. Mitchell playing Leicester feels like a great game. Herrera, I think, plays this match. It could be good for Herrera, but for Herrera to really be good for you, he needs a decisive, and that's kind of iffy because of the role he plays. He does love to get into the box and stuff, but it'll probably be him and Ivan Martin in the double pivot. And of the two of them, he is the deeper lying midfielder. So, yeah, hard to imagine he gets decisive. Dorset Heidenheim, I'm interested to see how that shakes out. But against Dortmund, we'd want to be playing that this week. Yes, like Janelle Garner maybe against Villa, that's not great. Matthias Jensen against City. I think you maybe just need to take Herrera and just hope he does get that decisive. Adama on a triple A. Wow, that's really well rated. Sergio Camelo has got a great fixture, is on to start, but... So, yeah, I'd probably take Adama for... Do you know, West Ham... We left that page, or we opened a new page? We've opened a new page. Nice. Conceded 3 to City is no shame. Conceded 2 to Villa. Suppose our goalkeeper is quite soft, isn't he? Yeah, let's take Adama. And then 5th man. Now, if this guy has good scores, they're playing Augsburg. It should be one of their better games of the season, you would think. It's hard to pick him. Borna Souza, Berenguer, Sharif. 64 opposition score. Nah, it's hard to back him. Camelo's not bad. Quite boomer busty. Jensen could maybe just about save you a 50 odds, maybe. I wanted to look at Borna Souza. How have you been doing since you got to Italy? Nice, by the way. I think I would take Borna Souza as 5th man. That's a good fixture. He's in decent enough form. 2 fullbacks and a winger. Who would you captain here? I think Torino are better for a clean sheet potential. I would take Borna Souza as captain on this. So let's have a look at Challenger. Let's go with D3. What do we have goalkeeper-wise? We've got Van Kronbrugge. Koosman's on a double A. Busk, no idea who he is, but he plays for a crap team away to Bromby. He's definitely last pick here, isn't he? And Van Kronbrugge away to Cercle Bruges. I think you need to take Koosman's on the 55% chance of win, 33% chance of clean sheet. Is definitely something to sniff at. Is that Middlesbrough? No, it's Watford for Matty Pollock. Why is that a red and black badge for Watford? I suppose maybe that's the colours of their badge, isn't it, actually? The Japanese Rolls Royce, Koki Machida away to Antwerp. Hollingshead in the derby. Goof, you are telling me Goof's a legend. Playing Breda is probably a decent game for Goof. Let's put him in. Sakamoto away. Ewan Henderson. How's he been doing in Belgium? Can get a goal, but not much more besides. So I've got a backup camera here. I'm just going to move it because it's in my field of vision. It's annoying. Yeah, this midfielder spot's a wee bit harder to pick. Maybe Casper De Norre at home at Luton. I've been told Luton are the worst team in the league this year, so that could be good. One of his better opportunities to peak. And then an attack. Let's see. Sam Larsson's probably that guy at home to 19th in the league. Mitchell van Bergen playing Zwol isn't bad either, by the way. Actually, like the opposition scoring for Berg, I would probably take him if he's been starting and has some sort of form to go off of. I think that not got any scores to go off of. A wee bit of AA. I think that means we need to take the Larsson. He's a fifth man candidate, Van Bergen. Or Hollingshead. So it's going to be Hollingshead versus your man on that side of the pitch. I'd maybe take Vlap. Actually, that's good. Casper De Norre captain. And then let's see, you get two more keepers here. So Van Kronbrugge will be next. Pollock is on a double A, playing 17th. But Coventry, as we know, have got weapons, so I'm kind of tentative around that, but it is what it is. Now, Tahiri, do you score the way you look like you score? Kind of. Decisive, reliant. Leon Flack away to Miami could be okay, but he's more of a team 3 guy, I think, unless we don't have anyone better. This Obayunis guy is playing Fenerbahce, but he does have AA potential. It's not a good game, but I think you need somebody like him. I would take the Van Bergen. And then fifth man, maybe Sakamoto, but you've got Pollock in here already. I suppose it probably needs to be Hollingshead, just for his SO5 makeup. No easy game here, really. And then for Busk, I'm playing Koke in defence. I'm going to take Sakamoto in midfield. We've got another Van Bergen. We've got Massimo Bruno. Maybe take the Van Bergen. Or Muja playing 9th. What's his situ been? He's like a left mid. He's okay, man, but he really does need that decisive. He needs to start. He's not been starting, but he's now recently starting after not starting for a while. I'd maybe take him just because it's a different face, and if he does pop, it's another guy to carry you. And then I'd probably take Flack as man 5. Right, let's see. What do we have? Let's look at under. No, let's just finish the regions. I don't think we've used any under 23s yet. It would be detrimental. We can check it, but Francesco Bardi. That feels really good. Yeah, I'm probably taking Bardi first there, by the way. Then we have defense. We've got some picks here. Dan Casey, people have been loving recently. Where's your highest XP one? It's at 5%. That's cool. Dan Casey. So he's been an AA magnet of a centre back so far this season. Back end of last year, was playing well as well. Not shy of getting into the box either. I don't mind him. I don't know if he's quite Team 1 level, but that's the only question mark I have over him. Mathis Ryu, Yakaviti, Robin Proper against Dundee United. That is a game that, you know, if Rangers do keep the clean sheet, he'll have a lot of AA coming his way. He's just not really had that game yet since he's been at Rangers to really lean into it, but where you've got that proof in the pudding that you can do it. Uragide, if he's not suspended, very decisive, capable. Again, maybe a Team 2 pick. Who have they got? Where is Uragide? Uragide. Where the hell's he went? I'm probably going to go... Casey's away Aberdeen, that's a tough one. Yeah, he's not on to play. Nice, we can't really look at Uragide. I put Robin Proper into this just because of... Yeah, really, it's just because it's Rangers. Dundee United might not... they might get the goal, they might break the clean sheet, but they're not going to take possession off Rangers, and Proper could get a lot of passing stats, final third penetration and stuff like that. Hitate in midfield, Kaibui in midfield, some really good picks here. Robert Tony as well against Castellon. Is that Real Madrid B, that Castellon? All the Hearts guys have been a bit meh this year and they're playing Celtic. So I think Hitate and Kaibui double midfield is probably what we're going to go with. I would be taking Furuhashi or Maeda here as your number 1 forward. Maeda didn't play too much on internationals, but Kyogo didn't go at all. And you've got to think he'll be chapping at the bit to get going in this one. So it's really a matter of both of them. Kyogo doesn't bring any AA, whereas Dyson does, but Kyogo is just more likely to be on the tap-ins and stuff like that. Bit of a coin toss. Do you maybe even go double forward? I don't know if Hearts is that great a game. Hearts will lift their game for us. I do expect us to beat them still quite comfortably, but do you go double striker with us? It's especially with Proper in defence. It's just funny to see. But I think I would... I'm taking Dyson just because one decisive in the AA is probably going to outscore Kyogo most of the time. And then 5th man could be Kyogo, could be Dessers in all fairness. But yeah, Killian Kaibue feels a way more appropriate. And then I'm probably captaining Hitate. You could captain on paper Proper because of the player, the match, and whatever's going to happen. And Kaibue is capable of it as well. I would be taking Hitate personally. He'll be pretty pissed off at not playing in international football for my money, in my reckoning, you know. Next goalkeeper we have up, I'm taking Laidlaw probably. Yeah, I'm taking Laidlaw for this one. And then in defence, we're looking at Nikolai playing second, no thanks. Neumann, Remy Vita, McKenzie, Ryo Takao. Look at the form he's showing at the moment, by the way. An old favourite of mine, one of the first cards. Oh, Ryo Takao. Living his best life for Consadole Sapporo. Love this. Love to see this. What an old favourite he is. I want him back when he was at Gamba and he could do some bits. Yeah, I want him when he was probably like here on his SO5 range, and then I caught some of these scores with him and sold him. And I've never really seen or heard from him again since. But recently, obviously, he's popped back on the scene for Consadole Sapporo. So I do really like Ryo Takao at home to Tokyo Verde. I do quite like that. Decisive in both sides. We do have Dan Casey still. What's safer, do we think? However, we look at the Japanese league quickly, because Verde... Oh, that's Twitter, sorry. Because Tokyo Verde are in 7th. I thought they were the rubbish team, but maybe that was last year. Where the hell's Japan went? There's here. So I wanted to see... Consadole have had some good players over the years. I think they've maybe lost 1 or 2 of them over the last few windows. Sapporo, yeah, second bottom. They need defenders, so that's probably why he's been getting a lot of AA. It's just about them keeping the score down. But for Tokyo Verde being in 7th, they actually have a negative 4 goal difference. They've scored 37, conceded 41. So I don't actually think that's a bad match for someone like Ryo Takao. Because he's shown he can get those decisives as well. The fact that he got an assist as well makes me want to check on Consadole here and see if he was taking corners or something. Free kick scorers, penalty takers, corner takers. No, he doesn't seem to be. Interesting. Wonder why he's getting so many. He's playing right of a back three. Interceptions. Not actually that many accurate passes, to be honest with you. A big chance created, one ball into the box. Wonder how he managed it. Maybe he's overloading in at right back from that position. But he's a bit of an AA magnet. And if he is like supporting the attack down this right hand side, yeah, I really do like Takao to come in here in Team 2. I think he works really well. Young Suwon, 3rd versus 11th. Oh, he's got the L5. Oh, maybe this guy was overlooked for Team 1. Oh, he's playing John Buck. Ah, yeah, he's 3rd. Interesting. I'm going to... I want to see Kaibui's kind of form. I know what Hitate brings. I'm quite confident in Hitate, but I want to see... Kaibui. Let's see what he's been up to. Oh yeah, 95 in the last game. His AA hasn't quite been there. Yeah, I think I might swap him around for the Asian player. His form is just a bit more undeniable. Could maybe even captain him over Hitate. Let me catch up with the chat. Sorry, guys. I got 5 out of 25. My favourite is the Legends Sven Coombs Stadium version. Only one on Sorare right now. Love that, Pipetta. Shumi DSMA. I currently only got rare special Zetterer. Oh, nice. Breaking news. PSG order to pay. Yeah, I caught that. Do you think Sorare will be the next big thing? I do, mate. I've been thinking that for the last 5 seasons. I've been waiting for them to get it to the level I believed it could and hoped it could and get it out there for everyone to see. After the weekend, bro, what's happening, troops? Quinny lad, one off. Thanks very much, mate. I won one of your competitions a few weeks back. Did I miss out because I was working? Am I still a winner? Can't wait for the live later. What competition was it, Pablo? If it was the limiteds that were given away? I've not got your name on the list for it. Oh no, maybe. Oh, I'll double check. Pablo. It does ring a Pablo. Actually, you did. Was it maybe the Aguilar? No. Ekong. Was it maybe the Ekong? But with those limited cards, I'm waiting for the market credit thing. You need to hold them for 14 days before you can sell them. Up to Dan Casey. Love that. Why did Matthias Ryu not start the last game? I don't know, buddy. I don't think I can get comfy anymore after you predicted Ipswich to go down. Benny, I'm sorry, mate. The prediction video, by the way, I knew I was going to get a lot of flack for it. Seeing I was making it, I'm just trying to judge the squads. I'm trying to think about really like how good are they, how reliable are they. And there was 1 or 2 points where I got to it, and I'm like, oh, I kind of still haven't mentioned Man United. Like a few other bits and bobs. So I knew I was going to get some flack for the prediction video. I'm sorry, mate. Nisbet is a good option. Yes, very good option. Very proven in the league. Already hit the ground running. I think Nisbet is a great shout. Are the Sorare data bench start accurate for the game week yet? All my EPL players are predicted to be benched. Lozatron, I'm not too sure. They should be kind of accurate by this point. It's pants unless you pay for it, unfortunately. Maybe. United fan got 1 out of Masset. Nice. Was hoping for Bruno, but got a special Mainu. Oh, that's very good. Mainu. Flindle, fist bump. Hi, mate. Hope you're well. Not too sure if I'm too late. Sam Baines and Cameron M trying to come in with late requests. I'll do my best, guys, to squeeze you in. I've got you here. I was hoping to catch Andrews, but we'll go for as much as we've got requests to catch up with. Just cleaning up all these player pages that we've looked at, West Ham and whatever. Awesome, right? So team 2, we should be able to put this together kind of quick enough. There we get Laidlaw. We can get Takao in here as well. This guy's double A rated as well, so we might double up on that. But I do like Takao as like the shout, as it were. Matty Kennedy could do good in an away game. We've got Kaibui for this team. That kind of works fine for me, I think, actually. Does Dessers get AA? If he doesn't, we're taking Kyogo. He does. He does get AA. Interesting. Will Kyogo get more than 1 decisive? Or will Dessers just do 8? Christian Gutierrez, I think that's a fullbacky guy. Yeah, I think you take Dessers for this team, just because he does have the makeup for it. And we've got this double A rated defender. What's his script? He's okay. He's had a good game last week. He's okay. Itter, what's he giving it? Oh yeah, he's in good form. Decisiv's been propping him up, but he's even done it on AA without a clean sheet, so I actually really like that. Itter could be man number 5 easily. Maybe captain the Kaibui. And in team 3, we're going to have... I'm probably going to take O'Hara if he's on to play. Because I think Christoph, clean sheet opportunity for Firth to score 3 goals is probably quite high. Aberdeen could get 3. I don't think Motherwell are the team to give up 3. But like St Mirren Kelly, that could be 1 each or 0-0 or something. So I think he's the goalkeeper for number 3. Nicky Devlin, Aston. Let's see this Nikolai's actual scores. Yeah, he's okay. He's a team 3 guy. Do we have anyone better? Neumann. Pretty much the same guy. Mackenzie, Ryu, Gazabejic. We've got the Casey. I would like to play Casey, but I think you've got better options. See the Asta. What does he look like? He's okay. So who do I think was better? The Nikolai guy, maybe? No, he's maybe just quite reliable. Oh, no, Itter. Oh, no, we picked him already. Neumann. Yeah, I'd maybe take Neumann as the next defender. Let's look at the Remy Vita quickly. See what his script is. Oh, he's got really good AA. I'd maybe take him actually, Remy Vita. Robert Tony in midfield, Matty Kennedy, Jorge Grant against Celtic. I wouldn't be touching that. Olasanye could get a goal, but against that goalkeeper, you probably want to avoid that. Yeah, so I'm probably going to take Robert Tony just for the set piece machine that he is. I think I would be playing Kyogo in team 3 here. And then 5th man, we're maybe looking at... What do you do? He's okay, isn't he? Gazabezic, Dan Casey, Matty Kennedy. Could be a good game for somebody like Matty Kennedy. Is Shiaria playing? Oh, he is. Oh, he is. Nice. Let's get Shiaria into this team. Nice. Like that. And do we have an under 23 to build? Or if we don't, we'll do a 270 and we'll move on. If we've got a goalkeeper for it, that is. Yeah, we do. O'Hara on a 30. Nice to have 2 of them. Lienhart could be good against Bochum. He's got the AA, doesn't he? Just no decisives, and you need the AA to smack. Arnold Verschuren. I'd maybe take the Arnold Verschuren. How much does it cost? 50? Yeah. And then up front, we've got Van Bergen really cheap. Camelo at 44 is appealing at this situation. And then that leaves us with 103. You've got plenty of points here. You're probably going to put your best guy in. But Frido, Devlin, Tahiri. Is this Tahiri guy? He looks like he's on to play. He's playing Heracles. I'd maybe put him in. Because he's got a bit of a peak in him. This Gilbert guy is normally decent. Yeah, he is decent. Can we upgrade somebody to Gilbert? Yeah, maybe Leonhardt. We don't need to worry about being stingy on points. So we can put in the Gilbert at 55. You can change the keeper if you want. I think that's where I would go with this, Boyson. Let's go, Quinny. I'm chuffed to bits. I never win anything. I think so, mate. Don't quote me. I'm assuming you're telling me you won already. I've not got the thing in front of me, but yeah, that's why you've not received it yet. You're still a winner. I just need to wait until the thing cools off if you did win, and then we'll send them out. One of my dummies was because I didn't get a Prem special. Not to worry if not, mate. Wouldn't want any of us to miss the Andrews. Listen, it's probably not going to happen. I've got 20 minutes to go and I've only did Boyson, so it's probably not going to happen for me, so don't worry about it, bud. Let's crack on, but now we've done Boyson. Right, Jay. What was it? Contender rare? Jay. Hey, mate, can I get my rares built? I'll catch a stream later. Yeah. Brandon Azawa. Yeah, we don't really got defender, so that's fine. It'll be contender. All D1s, man. Jay, I so hope you get a sweep this week. I would love you to smash this division. Double Casper as well, mate. Oh, look at that card. Let's wait. I think you've said it in the chat already, but we're not taking any chances on Alistair Johnson, I don't think, until absolutely necessary. I would put Vickers in team 1. Use the in-season one to give us some flexibility, maybe for later. Hatate in-season, great option there as well. Kuhn in-season is the play. And then extra man, I seen Inigo Vicente there. Savio could be the play, but he's at home to Jubileo. So do we like Savio? Inigo Vicente is at home to Sporting Gijon. GG Giacomakis, not a bad game away, but no, I think I'd be putting Big Savio into this at home to Jubileo Iwata. Maybe captain him for the kicker. Nice, I like that. And then when we go to team 2, we maybe use the classic Vickers there. So we've got Casper, we've got classic Vickers on 15%. We're probably then going to use McGregor. Got a lot more confidence in McGregor after his recent performances and with the fact that he's been retired from internationals. We don't need to worry as much about all the travel and whatever. Dyson, and then extra man. I would maybe look at Scales. Scales and Taylor. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if either one of them didn't actually start this game. But I think Scales is safer because I don't think, like, Trusty went away with America, didn't play, and I think you'll want Scale. I think you'll want the same team to play Sunday as next week. So from the Celtic defenders, extra man, I think they're maybe one of the plays. Bringing Inigo Vicente in, maybe better if we could play a classic, if we could play an in-season defender card, like a Scales. Yeah, that's maybe the play for this team, as we go Scales in defence, or Taylor. Taylor's a bit peakier, but Scales is, for the most part, rather nailed. And then Inigo Vicente is the captain kicker. And then when we go to team 3, we've got no more Casper. So who's actually got the best fixture here? Nazawa playing Nagoya. Decent chance of a clean sheet. Osaka playing the Antlers, and Hoon. Nah. Last go Nazawa or Nishikawa playing Gamba is not great either. So I'm probably going to go with probably going to go with Nazawa because he's at home at Nagoya, and I know Nagoya aren't exactly goal machines for the most part. Is there another in-season defender we could look at? Shoitani, Morishige. Araki. I think I would probably look to go Celtic again with this, mate, if at all possible. But you're taking a minor risk on. Let's go with that classic Vickers, right? And then can we go in season Bernardo and McKeown? Yeah, maybe break this one away a wee bit, and let's use some of that in season Asian style. We've got Araki's got the form. We've been picking him a lot recently. Nakatani we've been picking a lot. I don't know if you have been. Maybe not the last time. It wouldn't have worked out too good. So let's hope not. Shoitani. It's just hard to work out. You know, I think Araki away, his form, he should be fine enough. Last time he was away, he got a decisive. Generally, is quite good away. So I'd probably take Araki in there. And then for fifth man, Higashi. I think this is maybe where you could slide an Engels in if you wanted to, but it's a D1 team, mate. I would really avoid, I suppose you're maybe running out on quality options here. Iraqi, Higashi, Ko. Not got great form, not got great prospects. I think Engels works. You've got Giacomakis, Mitsuta. I'd probably take the Mitsuta here. And then maybe tempted to slide the Taylor in here, by the way. Because Taylor is mad PK and quite likely to play. We've not used any classic, have we? So we could use classic McGregor to make this team quite safe. I'll probably captain Taylor. And then that means when we go to classic, who are we playing with? We're looking at best chance of a cleanie. Best chance of not getting screwed. It's one way of thinking about it. I'm going to go with Osako, number one. We've then got a big Vickers. Maybe go Scales and Vickers, double defence in this one. PB is going to get minutes. I just don't know if he starts. You've still got the Engels, so let's put the Engels in this team. We've still got a Kyogo. Do we have a Dyson? We do, so let's use the Dyson. And then Scales. Yeah. Don't know who to captain. Maybe captain Engels since it's on him. Then next team we've got Nishikawa. It's going to leave Hoon in the last team. We've got the Hitate defender. Let's use that. Great, you've got an Hitate defender from that season, by the way. That's a great option. There's not many in the other seasons. In midfield, we start to run really light here. We like Higashi. How's Coben doing? He's on 15.5%. He's not great, is he? Higashi. It's been a while since we broke 60, but the 80 is there. He just needs that decisive. And what does Iraqi look like at the moment? Aye. I think the pick is Higashi. I'd probably slide Gigi into this one. And then fifth man. Dusty Show, maybe? Yeah, I'll take Dusty Show. And then final lineup, we take the Hoon. Best defender standing is maybe the Taylor. I've put AJ in my cap option. I would probably do the same unless we get confirmed like he's playing. Or in this team, it is team 3. Hoon is crap, unfortunately. And maybe for this team, we go... PB is going to get minutes. McKeown is going to get minutes. I actually like McKeown's prospects off the bench better than Bernardo's. Shankland, no, we can't take Shankland this week's playing us. 15% Kyogo. And then 15% AJ. Captain AJ, Captain Taylor. Whatever. I would line this up. And also if we get the news for AJ, it's just one card to pull. Let's try your 270. What goalkeepers we got? Nobody. That's what I'd be doing, Jay. Really strong teams, mate. Beautiful cards as well. Loving it. Alex Coombs. Even Quinny. 1 Prem in season, 1 Prem Classic, and under 23. Prem in season. Ooh, not easy pickings, is it? I think Leno has to be the pick, but Trent's got a good game. Diaz is fine. Jedi is fine, especially if you're stacking it. As you know, as you guys know, I'm not a slave to that. I think he's your best keeper. But West Ham could score 2 or 3. Will they score 2 or 3? Probably not. Fulham are quite handy. But yeah, the other goalkeeper, what, Pickford v Villa, Vicario in the derby. Vicario could be a bit of a derby hero, actually. With some of the injuries they've got to midfield and stuff like that, they may not be quite as... I don't think West Ham will be that high scoring, but for Jedi, it may not be a great game for him. I think you take classic Trent in Team 1. Bruno G. Yeah, Bruno G away to Wolves could be a good AA fest for him. Son in the derby, I like a lot. I think he does the damage in that game more often than he doesn't. And then fifth man in season, it's probably Maddison, just to pair them up. That then makes me want to drop Leno for Vicario. And I think I'm going to. Because Vicario's quite AA capable as well. So what was it? 1 Prem in season, 1 Classic, and under 23. Classic Prem, Team 1. I think I would take Pickford. Villa can score a lot of goals. I'm going to go Leno. And then I like Robbo, personally. Ruben Diaz could be fine, but he'll be like safe fine. He won't, I don't think he'll rip his face off this week and score super well or super high. I think I would take Robbo for the peak potential. Matoma is get 10 plus AA in him in a decisive in a game like this. A very easy pick. Luis Diaz is probably the easiest striker pick you've got here as well. There's a few other ones that are interesting, of course. Madueke could be good. Solanke could be good. But I think for Team 1, like Luis Diaz is the pick, isn't he? And then final spot here. There was another midfielder that caught my eye just as I picked Matoma. Who was it? Morgan Gibbs-White. Against Liverpool? Not too sure that's as safe as you would like it. I do like Kulusevski against Arsenal. I do like Wharton actually against Leicester. I just don't know if that's Team 1 capable, but Madueke. Yeah, I'd take Madueke. Double forward. Go get the decisives. And let's look at under 23 what we're rocking with. Triple A Tanny. Yes, I like it. Bursic. Paris versus Metz. Schulte. Yeah, I think I'm taking Tanny. Away from home's a wee bit spicier, but Tanny loves AA. Lukeba, I think, picks himself here. Really good game. Yeah, looking at our guys, they're fine as well, but none of the fixtures are as like promising. Jiva Simons, yes. Shishko, Take, Rodrigo, Magno. Oh, you've got some nice picks for forward. I think Rodrigo has to be the play. But is he projected to start? I'm sure he is. But I know he's just been travelling with Brazil and stuff, so I don't want to assume. And yeah, I'm not going to assume because it doesn't look like he's actually going to play this weekend. Interesting. Because that would have been easy. Magno's quite good as well, but Corinthians for some reason are very low down in the table. I think they've been doing alright as well. Pino could be good. Vargas, no thanks. Bakwa. Oh, Bakwa. How could I miss that? And then fifth man, Bogus Baena. I like Baena a lot in this fixture. Yuito Suzuki. Oh, yeah, he's going to rip that one. Playing part-timers, basically. That's a great team. Captain Simons. I'll catch up with the chat. Sorry, guys. Oh, brilliant. I did message you. Excellent. Happy Epaculation Day, Kyle Moffat. This is my first lineup builder stream. Is it similar to gallery reviews where we just pop a message for a lineup build? Exactly that, Kyle. Stefan Rands and Ryan Mick last, please. Dream apart. I wonder why. Is that your pals? Roland Toff. Any ideas how to improve my La Liga and Classic? I have Ramiro, Kunde, Valverde with 20 euros. Roland Toff. I think like you've got Kunde is probably the best standalone defender to take. Valverde is up there for midfielders. But Lewandowski and Sorloth, like both of them, are kind of the same guy. Sorloth isn't always on to play, which is going to be a pain in the ass for you. So I think you would need somebody else that's relatively nailed. They're all guys that play Champions League as well, except for Ramiro, in fact. They play Europa League this year. If I was to improve that, I would probably try and get, for 20 quid, Scales as a good captain, Laxon. Scales gets all the centre-back passing that you want. Carter Vickers doesn't. What you want from Carter Vickers is like interceptions, tackles, duels won. He's not going to get all the passes in the final third penetration that Scales does. So I would take Scales as captain generally. European nights is like a Champions League one, and then there'll be a one that's for the Conference League and the Europa League together, whenever they're advertised to be on. But Champions League has its own one. 20 euros. Hard to say, mate, off the top of my bat. It's more of a gallery review question, that one. 20 quid. I don't know how much somebody like Olmo is, who I'm quite high on at the moment. I think he'll do really well at Barca. You've got a Lewandowski and a Koundé there already. But yeah, I would try and, if you could get an Olmo for 20 quid classic, or Pedri, Rafinha, I'd maybe try and get into Barca a bit more, or maybe even try and get Rodrigo, if he drops in price. I don't know what the prices of some of these limiteds are, to be honest with you, because he'll DNP this weekend. So I'd maybe watch out for that. But Alex Coombs, good luck, mate. Some lovely teams for this weekend. Quick limited 270 Quinny will show my biggest 5. Right, okay, Boyson, I'll have a peek. I'm just curious what you're talking about. Your biggest 5. You get fancy cards? Is that what we had to look at? Didalon, Skorupski, Bernabe. Love that. 58 is quite punchy. The cheapest of the best guys you've got up here, but Ishmael Jacobs could be. Oh, is he good in Turkey? I've always been a fan of him. He's a great player. Tati on 55. Mavropanos and such. Ojeda, Højbjerg, Nice. I'm not sure I could pick this one, mate. This is too much of a head. Sorry, let's just do it. I don't want to say I can't. You've got so many really good players at high price points, but for the cap, it's going to be hard to squeeze them all in. I think if you're just to take the punchers, like, you could have a really good, really good team. The goalkeeper's cheap enough. If we get a cheap forward or a cheap extra. Dyson on 54 would then leave us with 51 for the final man. I don't mind that. And then 51 final man. Brohome. AA rated. That feels fun. No problem, mate. And that was Alex Coombs. Lovely teams there for you, mate. Ian Sorare, let's see what we've got cooking for you, my man. Ian Sorare. Where are we? A couple of contender limiteds. Hey, bother, my man. Contender limited. Is it in season we're playing? We've got a Mitov. Oh, is that a special edition as well? That doesn't tell me here if it is. Devlin, Rubizic. Rubizic is getting L5, by the way. I seen this guy play Celtic last year, and he is a fucking monster, by the way. I'm not surprised at this. He's a tank of a defender if he doesn't get booked and commit fouls and stuff. He's got a bit of an AA building. I don't know if he's a Team 1 guy. It is in the season, so it's a slightly different field that we're playing against here. Nicky Devlin feels a bit more peaky, but a bit more can screw you as well. Yeah. I think you take him just for the peak potential. Then you get Shinnie. Is it just an in-season Aberdeen outfit you've got? McGrath, people are telling me, is out. So you've got Shinnie. Yeah, I think we're taking classic, like Vicente or something. And then we need the next in-season guy. I'm not sure this is a team I would put out, mate, to be quite frank. Shinnie, I don't think is that good a scorer, is he? Let's go to classic. Heidel's got a good game. Null. Andre Fernandez, Eldense. Yeah, Zlomazic. That's how you say it. Formosa playing Red Star, 61% chance to win. Feels like he walks into a classic team, doesn't he? Wanizek, AAA, playing Schalke at home. Really hard to look past him. Inigo Vicente, of course, well known and love and adore. Moscow have got a derby, so we'll avoid the Ugalde for Team 1. Muhim. Yeah, he's a Team 1 guy from left back as well. Jesus. Fair play. Muhim. Yeah, definitely take that. This is a boss team, by the way. No idea who you captain out of that. A lot of real studs. Second team, which is also in Division 1. Basilio, playing Rodez away. I'm probably going to take Mitov for Team 2. And then they've got a Vickers. Anton. I think we've looked at him before. He's okay, but not spectacular. We've got Hitate. I think I would put the Hitate defender into Team 2 for the peak potential he gives. And again, a lot of really good picks here. Like McGregor and Lubicic could be okay. Dongier and Abergel playing each other. Let's take Lubicic. What's he actually doing? Multi-decisive there, pushing him up. I think I would take McGregor in here. I think he's going to get decisives a lot more regularly, like we've seen already. He's not played international football. He's well rested. Julian Green, but could be overlooked quite easily. And yeah, I think I would take Julian Green for midfield first. Andres Martin. Regatta. I know he used to play ball a bit. He's back at it. Yeah, let's take Regatta. And then fifth man, we've got Lubicic, we've got Dongier. Who was our guy that just grabbed my that I didn't quite push the button on again? Let's see this guy. So I wanted to check. Sangare. He's an AA monster, isn't he? This is who you want. Celtic or Brighton to sign next, isn't it? Depending on where in the football food chain you are. Half an hour I like. Away, a very good game. Not been smashing it recently. Maybe not a Team 1 guy or Team 2. I'd probably take McGregor as the fifth man. And then let's see. We've got that in-season Mitov I'm going to try and keep a hold of for the now. I'll probably take Basilio next. Yeah, I'll take Basilio next. Carter Vickers, safe as houses. Dongier. He's playing centre back. Oh, is he cheat codey? Nice. Then oh, Cherny. I think I would take Cherny, by the way. I think he's going to do well in Scotland. I know he's getting slated now, but I think he'll do well in that game especially. And then fifth and final man, Abergel at home to Red Star. And then let's go to this in-season team. We've got the Mitov. We've got the Devlin. Let's see the Shinny. Oh no, actually Shinny's scoring very well at the moment. Wow. I was not familiar with your game, Shinny boy. Then we've got Amici. Not a great game. So yeah, it's going to be a classic forward, no matter. Andres Martin. He's in good form, playing right mid. I like that. Alvarez. Seen this guy before. Like, this picture, is he a prospect or something? Corridor playing Braunschweig. That's a good game. Not really got the form to back it up, but at the moment he's just transferred to Germany from France. So I don't think you can rely upon his previous scoring to lean on Petkovic, and so I'd probably take the Martin. Third versus 11th. He's got the form in his back pocket. And then the Lubicic could be an easy pick there, playing Magdeburg, but it's 6th versus 4th. What about the Leopold? How's he doing again? He's quite McGregory, isn't he? Oh, do you know, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to drop the Danger for the McGregor. Yeah, get Danger in there. That's way better. And then we go to the other team and we put McGee in here. And then when we get to the end season, it's a bit tidier, isn't it? So we've got Mitov. Got this Aberdeen spine sauce. We're hoping, or you're hoping for the Aberdeen win here. Excuse me. Andres Martin. We've only got in season left for the fifth man. I think your fifth man choice is weak if it's between Rubicic and like that other striker guy, Amici or whatever. Who's this? Takahashi. Did 100, but wow, does have big AA in him, by the way. Home and away against Zeldia, against Nagoya. He could be okay, by the way. But I think Rubicic is... And you've got McGrath. Aberdeen team's not here. Hard to take McGrath if he's reportedly injured. You've got Clarkson. Yeah, it really depends on the Aberdeen team for the fifth man. But I think that's kind of where it's at. We need to wait on some Aberdeen news to decide who the fifth man would be. But Ian, that's where I've got to, buddy. Really like honestly, your two teams in D1 should punch hard, especially that first team we built. The second one's got a lot of green and white in it, which is good fun. Probably Dongier is a good captain choice. Wonderful. Would love a build. Blue Blood Army. 2 Prem in season builds and 2 Champ in season. Keeping Palmer and Mbappe for the challenge. No problem. Kyle Moffat. Where are you? Kyle Moffat. Need your club name, Kyle. I think you've told me it before. I'm sorry, mate, but I forgot it. Big and ego. If you have time, could you... Yeah, make your boy. Ah, okay. Ian Sorare. We're on the same page. That's cool. You know McGrath, yeah, you know that's an Aberdeen team and you know McGrath's fine. Awesome. Hey, Ryan Mick. What were we after? Ryan Mick. Even Quinny, can you build a champ in under 23, please? Yes, I would love to. Is it rare? I've seen 36 rares. It's not a champ. That's fine. So it'll be... Did you say in season or something as well? Where's the comment? Ryan Mick. Champ and under 23. Awesome. Here's the choices. So we've got... And what did we not to touch? Oh no, it's somebody else. Galashe, Onana... Really, Pope. Oh, great fixtures here for your keepers. They're actually quite tough to pick. I think Galasha is the obvious one, but honestly, I'd even be a tad dicey with him coming out of this international break with Big Martin breathing down his neck. I'd probably take Onana team 1 just for the security he brings. Guardiol, Trent. Oh, you get such a great pick of defenders for team 1, by the way. I like Guardiol way too much right now, but Trent can just do Trent. Bernie, Bruno, Kudus. What a great pick of midfielders you've got as well, by the way. I think you take Bruno in team 1 with Trent. Salah walks into this team. You've got some great options here, by the way. This is going to be really tough to build team 2 and 3. And I think for fifth man, I would probably put the Guardiola in. I think he's very 80 capable, like very. And then, yeah, really take your pick of captain, any one of them, probably. Team 2, I would probably put Galashi in here. Build the Lukeba on top of it. And then, I like Bernie. I like Eze playing Leicester. Yeah, it feels good. Soboslai's a great pick as well. Vinny's on to play. Leao is playing Venezia. Is he on to play? Because that just feels too good. to look past. Leao is on to play. So I really like Leao. I really like him out of your picks here. Yeah, I'd probably take Leao for this team. And then fifth man, VVD, Robbo, both very good choices. I'm going to take Burnley, but yeah, I like this. And then for the last team, I don't. I'm going to put really into this one. I don't want to go double Onana, and the other ones I'm just a little bit more skeptical on. Frimpong could be a. Oh, yeah, under 20. Was under 23 to build as well. Yeah, let's keep Frimmers in case we want him for that. Triple A Robbo, I think, is really good because he can actually get into the final third a bit more often these days than what VVD does. Soboslai in midfield makes all the sense that you need. Vinny and Gordon are the two picks I'm looking at for forward here. Watkins could be the easy pick, but Madueke could be good as well. This is tough. Your forward choice here is a tough one. I think personal preference would be Vinny. I think Sociedad have got a lot of injuries, especially in defence. Very thin at the moment. And he's high as a kite right now. But he's under 23. You might want to slide him in there. Let's not build this team. Right, we've built Division 1 and 2 for Champ. They're kind of priority, right? Let's build under 23, D2, and then we'll go back to that one, right? So in goals, I'm probably going to use Heidel out of this pick we've got here. Toby Lyson could be good as well. But I like Heidel. This guy here is actually really good for the clean sheet. Oh, wow. 5th at home at 22nd. Yeah, I'm taking you. Frimmers, I like. Livramento. If Frimpong can get decisive in this game against Hoffenheim, easy, and just bring his score in that you need him to, I think it's a good game for that this week. So I would take Frimmers in here. Oh, Kudus, Bogus, Soboslai, Enzo. Enzo was getting a lot of praise after the international break. Probably this game here against Chile. Is he on to play for Chelsea? Because the Chelsea team is a bit of a patchwork quilt, isn't it? Enzo is on. I'd maybe take Enzo for this. Against Bournemouth, you'll probably get a lot of the AA that he likes. Vinny's your forward, no bother at all. And then I do like Kudus. I think he takes Soboslai but to complete this. It's a boss team. And then when we go to pick the third champ team, now that we know the under 23 is well set, we take Rulli, we can take Robbo. Mazraoui. Mazraoui, by the way. I'm going to take Mazraoui. I think he could be really, really effective against Southampton. I would be taking Kudus rather than Ali Mack here, to be honest. Just decisive, capable. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of Gordon as well. Away from home, Wolves. It should be a good game for him. I think, yeah, I would, maybe Madueke, by the way. It says 50-50 here. Let's stick with Gordon. And then fifth man is where it gets tough. I love him again, but I just don't think he's the play. Ben Sebaini. I would probably take Haidara, seen him there, by the way, because I've got him on expected to play the sort of position he's in. He gets 8-8. He's quite decisive, capable with the sort of tactics Leipzig are going with now. Robbo's a great second man here. Double fullback. That's probably the way to go. Ryan Mick. Champ, another 23, mate. I hope you're happy with that. Right, Stefan Rands, my man. What are we after? Evening 23 and season challenger. Team 1. Love how you just named your team's numbers. Let's see, in season Charlie. Now we need the keeper that's going to bring. I think Kalina away to Montreal looks very appealing. Clark is on form at home to RSL, could be decent. Takaoka, but I think I take him. Takaoka. I like Ymar. I hope at Kansas that'll be a busy game for him. Burnaby's a great classic pick, but we'll double back to defence, okay? Let's see where we need the classic spot to be. Rusnak, Harry Trades is telling me he'd rather have 3 of him than an extra couple percent on his Acosta. Acosta at home at Columbus, yes. I think we'd take Rusnak and I'm going to take Gold before Rusnak. See how it shakes out thereafter. Rossi. And then Rusnak probably, yeah. So maybe taking classic Burnaby for defence here. Captain Golds, that's what I'm all about. Oh yeah, I really like your teams, mate. I think this is going to be great. A great build. Second team, Kalina. Very good pick. Ymar, solid as a house. Wagner could be a good classic pick as well. We'll double back to that in case we get the option to play classic defence. Rafa, AA rated. Tough game to really get all the way behind. We've got Lucho. We get Santirod. I think Santirod's always quite safe, home or away. Hanny gets all the fanny. How's his form been? It's coming back. I think against Atlanta United, that could be a good game for him. But I don't know if he makes it into Team 2. Christian Roldan, I'm a big fan of. But he's a Team 3 guy, I think, if you've got a roster as strong as you have. Acosta needs to go into Team 2, I think, along with Santi. I think that's the way it's going to shake out. And then we've got classic potential for Tadic. Acosta and Santi. Yeah, I'll be doing something like that. And when we get to Team 3, which is in Division 4, both those teams are in D1. They should slap. And then this just needs to get promoted. I think I'm probably going to take the Gunnock. Or the Clark. I'm going to take Clark. He's in form. And at home. Can we play... I would like to try and play the Wagner here, because he's PK. Then... Yeah, I think I would take Hanny gets all the Fanny Mukhtar to come in here. Chirwa Mobley, I noticed, is in season for you. That's great. Santiago Moreno. Both of them are away. Big games, big player. Away to the Rapids. I think that's altitude and stuff like that always freaks me out with America. Try to work out. I'm going to take in season Immobile to spearhead this team. We've got a classic heel unused yet, so... I wonder if we can drop Wagner for an in-season counterpart or someone who's like him. Like Alex Roldan. Yeah, and then we can put classic heel. Away to Orlando. Is that really worth chasing? It's AAA rated. Let's take it. I like that. Really peaky. I like your team, Stefan. The 2 D1s, I think, slap their faces off in a big way. Like, really big way. Only got a couple left, guys. Scottish Bar Steward, Ian McMillan. What are we doing? Ian McMillan. Message retracted. Oh, no, free in-season contender. Rare. Free classic contender rare. No problem. So rare in-season, contender, and classic and whatnot. So Casper's in Team 1. Vickers is the play. We think McGrath's in town. But I think McGregor's the man to take anyway for the first midfield spot. Kuhn is the man for the first forward spot. And then, yeah, maybe the McGrath. We can go classic, actually. So... who do we want? Who do we really, really, really want? Zigga Zigga. I think forward Hitati works very well in this team. You can really captain anyone that's not Schmeichel or Vickers, I think. I like that for Team 1. I think that's nice and strong. You get good Hitati scores, don't you worry about clean sheets and stuff. Mitov. Yeah, I would take Mitov at home in Motherwell. Motherwell are not going to score 3 goals. That's the number one thing here. Defence we might pick last. We've got some in-seasons which are fine, but they're not really like Team 2 level guys. Or maybe you're in Division 3, so... Juricic has a good game. Richie Taylor. Hugonnet. his form looks really good. He's playing 6 versus 7. Wow, his form is very good. I actually quite like him for this team because that's a good game for a guy like him. You could get good AA. It's just about them not rinsing them entirely. Almendra started playing again after I sold him. Not playing well, right? Mind you. We've got a Kuhn midfielder. We've got a McGrath. Let's get the McGrath in. Makes me double, because again the defender could get slayed. Let's pick the defender last. So I'm going to toss and turn on that. We've got an in-season Kyogo. I think that works because I think he'll be wound up and ready to go after the international break. And then the 5th man, best in-season card. We could take Almendra playing Boca, former team. There's a bit of drama to be had there, you got to think. PB, Oswald McCowan from the bench, Arne Engels. Now, there's a good case to put Engels into this team, but then that allows us a classic defender, which could be like Hatate or something like that, or Vickers. And it's just, is he decisive or not? He's not got many other in-season options. I think it's between McCowan or Engels. I would maybe take Engels for this one because it's Division 3. But then we need the defender to smash their face off. And I think if you've got that defender Hatate, that's a really good candidate to do that. You don't have defender Hatate, that's fine. Let's go get Vickers or Scales. I see I'm only taking Vickers over Scales predominantly because I think he's safer. But I think if they both play Scales as the take. But it's just, I wouldn't be surprised if, because of the speed of Trusty, if he did maybe get a chance in this game. Although, yeah, I do think it's really unlikely. Take Scales. And then we get to team 3. We're using a classic keeper. Oh no, we've got Bursic. Lovely. So we've got Bursic in season. We're probably going to need to use one of these in-season defenders. Let's take the Hugonnet. Actually, they're really favoured to win, aren't they? And then those types of games, that's when his peaks come. So let's take the Jurisic. We're probably going classic mid, but then we need to double up in another position probably. So I'd maybe take Kuhn or Hatate. We've got 2 Hatates, Alain and Miller, Almendra. Yeah, I'm probably going to take midfielder Kuhn. And then we've got OC Hun, 2nd in the table versus 9th. McCausland, Yang, Jabal. Yeah, OC Hun is the man that comes in. And then the 5th man has to be in season. We're looking at Almendra. We're looking at Richie Taylor. We're looking at Hugonnet. Let's have a look at... We've already looked at Almendra. It's a tough... They're actually not... Let's just put Almendra in. I think if we put Almendra in for midfield, that'll maybe help me pick the classic card a bit better. Who's the best classic that's sitting here? Yeah, I'm probably... I'm quite... This is the last in-season team, isn't it? I'm going to put AJ into this. And captain him. That's what I would take for that. I would put him in a decent team, but not one that's going to make or break, and is one that's kind of on the up in the ether already anyway. So classic, no such restrictions for half this stuff. Gordon, Jesus. Right, Blaswich is team 1. I think that's quite comfy. Taking Vickers is very easy. We've got Hatate and Kuhn for midfield. And do we have Dyson for attack? We do. Fantastic. Let's get that Kuhn midfielder in here. I think that's a great team 1. And then we go to team 2. Valencia, yes. Or Bursic. I'd probably take Valencia for this one. We're running out of Celtic defenders, so we're looking at Hugonnet and Sugioka. I'm probably taking the Hugonnet. I think he could just get tons of AA. Tons. We've still got Hatate mid. We've got a McGregor mid. We've got a Kyogo. I think we take high percentage Kyogo for here. And then we've got a high percentage McGregor. And then for the last team, all these in D1, by the way, really good luck, mate. I hope you smash it. Let's see what this Taylor's been doing. I think he was good against Celtic, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. Really good against Celtic. Yeah, so let's play the Richie Taylor. We've got a McGregor. We've got a GG, maybe for something a bit different. Could go Kyogo again. But I like taking the GG just to spread out the risk on someone performing or not. And then fifth man, Lennon Miller is a fun option because of the form he's in at the moment. Rakavina, PB, McKeown from the bench. Morante. I'll be avoiding that, I think. Yeah, so it's between these guys up here. Lennon Miller, a goal and 2 assists for the national team. He's been taking set pieces. AA's been there for him. Against Aberdeen's a tough match. It's a tough one, by the way. Do you lean into or do you just take Kyogo for the easy decisive? I'll probably take Kyogo for the easy decisive potential. That's what I would be rolling out with, mate. Looking good. I really like the in-season top team. The in-season, they're both your best in-season teams. I like them both. Engels is obviously a bit of a play. And the classic teams, I think, are really strong from top to bottom. DD was after his strongest rare and super rare, if I remember correctly. Do we have an all-star setting to kind of flesh that out? We do have 270, so we can just put it here to see what the strongest thing is and then kind of reverse engineer it from there. So Guzman, contender, really strong goalkeeper. Maybe a L15-0 goalkeeper. Yeah, I think Guzman's your man. I really like this Lewis Miller. Single's probably the guy, but isn't he? He's champ. He's just Angulo as well, of course. The Mexican Trent. Højbjerg, Bruno. It's hard to work out. Let's see the chat in case you tell me something. You seen Paul's tweet? No, I have not. I've been here the whole time, Rico, man. Tell me what's happened. Would you be able to build me some lineups, Flindo? It's for channel members, mate. You need a FC BarcaLomond season ticket. It's £1 a week, £4 a month. You also get gallery reviews on a Monday or a Tuesday, depending on how the week's shaking out. And we have a Telegram group as well. I got Haaland special. Sorare CT4. Well done, mate. Fucking yes. Did you get the hollow Haaland that I seen on the timeline? That is... Oh, mate. Great that you got a special. Sangar. One of them Onanas is an animated one. Nice. Tell me what Paul's tweet is, Rico, man. Because, yeah, DD, it's like... Paul said tomorrow we've got one more little surprise. Ooh, nice. Nice. Maybe the players that were missing from today. Maybe that's what it is. They finally got those emails checked off. But yeah, it's hard to see how to satisfy this request. Like, 'cause I think like you would pick Mertens next, but then this is not going to. What that goalkeeper, that L15-0. Strasbourg against Angers. Strasbourg. Oh, is it Ligue 1? Nah, it's not going to be him. Yeah. So DD, I don't know if you're still here, if you went to watch Andrews already. don't know where to take this in terms of like build my best. Let's go into a region. Let's go into Champ in Season, Champ Classic. That's one you've got open that you play. So I'm not touching the Risser. I'm not touching Leon. I think I'll be taking Muric on this one. I think Single is a great prospect here. Lejeune could be good. Lisandro could be good, but I like Single a lot better. Højbjerg is Højbjerg. You've got Bruno, double mid, and then it's who's up front. Oh, the forward picks are quite slim here. Lino is going to play former club situation. I actually kind of like that. What other super rare builds have you got here? Charlie and Contender. Let's have a wee peek at one of them. So we had the Gomez, the Angulo. And then, yeah, the quality of the mid gets a bit shallow, doesn't it? What about Charlie? How's that looking? Happy to do the kind of conundrum ones, but ones like that just kind of pick himself. I don't think DD, you're going to get much value out of me helping you with that. Takaoka, I like that as a number one keeper. Nick College could be good also. Zimmerman, away to Atalanta, sorry, that could be fun. Tahiri, we've already looked at today. I think he's a good option, certainly. Marcelino Nunes playing Swansea. Robin Lod away. Gabriel Sara is on to play and he's at home. I think you just lean into that, don't you? Because you've got Mertens in attack. And then fifth man. Bernadette, she's so hard to pick now, isn't he? He's so mince. I may be going Sam Larsson for fifth man. Sands will get good AA, but I just don't know if he can really hit that hard, you know? Needs the decisives. Good game for him. Yeah, he's not really back, is he? Yeah, fifth man is not an easy one. Alexandro, I think he'll do great in Brazil, by the way, whenever he does get up and running. Always been a big Alexandro fan. Yeah, fifth man here is a tough one. I would probably take Sads. The team's kind of this other spine, and then you need somebody to push it over the top. Yeah, let's look at Champ Classic. Ooh, who's your best keeper? This is going to be an actual fun one because there's some interesting options available. Hard to look past Neuer with him playing Holstein Kiel, but like Germany, the clean sheets are quite hard to come by. Donnarumma at home to Brest, that could be the one. I would probably lean Donna over Neuer there. The way PSG are playing this season, I think, is just undeniable. I would take Big Rudiger away from home. He loves a shot from distance these days. You've probably got under 23 plays as well, which makes me hesitant to pick like a Simons and that. So I think Olise can be picked with confidence. I really like Leao, as I mentioned before. I think he's a Team 1 capable guy this game week, especially the way the fixtures are across Europe. And then fifth man Højbjerg at home could be ultra busy in that role, as AA could really go through the roof. I don't think there's any reason to doubt him at this point. Eze, but could be a bit more bombastic. But I think I would take Højbjerg for that just big stud potential that he's got there. Let's look under 23 rare. Oh yeah. Trubin playing fake Benfica, as I used to call them. Somebody educated me. It's not quite the way you'd imagine from the badges. Flamengo in defence. Yeah, kind of just walks into this team, doesn't he? We've got Musiala and Simons for double mid. That's kind of what I'm hoping to pick here. With, oh yeah, the forward choice is hard because Sesko is just a decisive merchant. Simsier's in a top of the table clash. Luis Enrique, not a walkover match. Rodrigo not slated to play at the moment. Adeyemi is slated to play, and Heidenheim do concede goals. I quite like Adeyemi this week. Adeyemi is quite an unusual Team 1 play, but when he comes off, he could really come off in a big way. But Luis Enrique's got a wee bit more of the form behind him. Yeah. Since this season started, AA doesn't go below 12. And as long as he gets one decisive, he's doing his job for you. So I think I take Luis Enrique here and then Xavi Simons. Captain, I'm probably taking Simons. Let's have a wee peek at your Prem Classic, DD. So you're looking at Pickford. Yeah, you're probably just going to go Lisandro with this, aren't you? Eze, Soboslai. Yeah, that looks like a great double mid if we need that. An attack. Jota, very good SO5 player. And then, yeah, Soboslai. What up price do we think the specials are going to sell for? No idea. Quinny, you opened your cards yet? Yeah, me and McBride are doing it at 8. I opened Limiteds earlier. We did a video for it. I'm doing a giveaway as well, so catch out the video out earlier today. What would you recommend new players to buy if you want to spend money? I recommend, if you're just like open to anything, I would definitely start like in Champion Europe, which is the top 5 leagues in Europe: Spain, France, Germany, Italy, England. I would start there. If you have a specific team that you follow already, Fleming, getting a core from that team is going to serve you well, as long as they win football matches and they've got a talented player or two in their ranks. But I would always recommend with stuff you can watch, you can like tap into, you can know who's injured, you can maybe watch the games as well, because I just kind of really, that's the big part of the fun, is watching your teams bang, you know. But yeah, DD, I think that's what I've got for you. But did you have an under 23 super rare? That might be fun to do. Under 23. You do. Love the goalkeeper option. Oh, I do like this Lewis Miller. Udogie in the derby. I do like Lewis Miller. I would take him in that sort of match quite comfortably. Gobo, has he been scoring decent again? Oh, he's hot and cold, isn't he? Hot and cold. Likes playing the big teams that look to be there. Scoring his Nice and PSG. Borja Sainz. Julian Bass. Yeah, I quite like Julian Bass here. But I think Gobo against Le Havre, if he's playing against the big teams, he can play well against them. Vassen playing Warwick feels hard to overlook. Negley as well. Let's see Vassen versus Negley. It's decisive or nothing for him. And Negley is kind of the same, but Vassen's got a bit more of the form. Adringa from the bench if he doesn't start. Is Adringa not on to play? Yeah, he's definitely behind somebody. And then fifth man could be Negley. Borja Sainz I've kind of skipped by in today's video. What's he actually looking like these days? Yeah, he's a great operator for fifth man. Julian Bass. I think I would take Julian Bass. Let's look at him again. Yeah, he's decent, but he's away, needs a decisive. Bass is at home, could get big AA from outside it, but can also get it decisive. I'll probably lean with something like that, DD. Premier didn't have much options. Champ was fun for super rare, although again, not too many going around. I like this. I think this will do well. It's a nice hodgepodge of teams and players. That's super rare. Charlie. Under 23s. And then we've got Henry. We're almost finished, guys. We've got 2 left. Kyle Moffat, you still haven't given me your name, by the way. Henry Sorare, where are we? Henry. Live in 20 minutes for McBride, yeah, guys. So this will need to be the last two. Unless we get Kyle Moffat's name to make it the last three. Henry Sorare, where are you? Afternoon Quinny, could I get 3 under 23, a cap 278, and a classic? Is this all rare? 3 under 23s. Oh, this must be limited under 23s. Urbeg, Kobo. Yeah, we like this guy from before. Trafford. Yeah, let's take this guy. Defense is a tough pick. We want safe picks for top team. Playing 16th in the table feels really good, although away from home. Rico Lewis is slated to play. How's he been scoring recently? Oh, he scores very well. Very, very well. That's England. City. Yeah, he scores well enough. Does need a decisive to really push him, but... So maybe we'll come back to him for team 2 or 3. Bart Van Roy. Yeah. He works. Stoikers. Delorge Nieper. I think they both half picked himself. I take Delorge Nieper at home, but Aidan Morris is on to play. Apparently he's been doing well in the champ. Yeah, he's been doing well enough, hasn't he? But Delorge will come in first. I do like Adeyemi, like I mentioned before. Tizolis. I think I would take Tizolis team 1, and then maybe use Adeyemi team 2. Stoikers, good chance of the win. Morris is at home. I think I would take Morris for 5th man. And these are 2 D1 capable teams. So I think I'd take Urbig at home next. The Zetner guy, let's have a look at his actual makeup. All those scores are popping. Yeah, he's a team 2 guy for sure. I like that. And then when we get into midfield, we've still got Stoikers. We've got Jack McGlynn playing Miami though. Cole Bassett. Graven Birch. Some really nice picks here. Possible. Bilal El Kanous. Yeah, Stoikers will come in. And then Adeyemi in attack. And then maybe McGlynn just for the raw like player he is, the AA he brings to the game. I do like Bassett at home though, being AA rated. I think I might take Bassett. And then when we get to team 3, which is in Division 2, we just need to get promoted. Cavlina's got a good game. I think I would take Cavlina over Kokobo. Who's this? Nunes. Plays for Elche. He's okay. Baidu. He's okay. I like Tolkien. Has Beck made a debut yet? Has he done anything for them? 90 minutes was terrible. That was against Burnley. At home to Bristol. Could do better, but yeah, we'll kind of wait and see for that one. Mika Marmal at home. Mattson 50-50 for this one, so hard to lean into him. Yeah, let's see. Maybe take the Rico Lewis. He has on to play. Yeah. I think I would take Rico Lewis in team 2. And then we've got Obed Vargas, Joachima Fujita, Graven Birch. Lennon Miller. See, some of this midfield is good, but it's not like standout. Like, oh yeah, he's the guy to go in the team. I think you're going to take McGlynn on like who he is and what he could just bring to the party. Could get that assist. Could get a decent chunk of 88 alongside it. Very unlikely to do anything against Miami though, whereas Sainz is maybe similar and a wee bit more of an easier fixture. Joe Chima, hard to get behind him for team 2. Gravenberch. Yeah, let's take Gravenberch. He works very easily. And then in attack, we've got Corridor, who we spoke about before. Ondrika, normally quite good, but playing USG might be tough. Facundo Ju, Fuculino Ju, sorry. Lampere. Let's see. Yeah, he's good. And then, yeah, McGlynn's a good final man for this, isn't he? Okay, let's go with that. Awesome. So, Henry, where are you? Henry, under 23, a cap 270, and then a classic contender, a rare 270 limited, I suppose you're after. So, who's a good value keeper that we have? Trafford could have been good if the game was slightly better. Why is Suzuki not on? Oh, he's injured. Suspended, rather. Okay. Oh, is it maybe for Ellery Balcom on a 33, by the way? Is it for rare, perhaps? If not, I think Gun on 46 is probably a decent take. And then, is anyone good that's a wee bit underrepresented on the L15? I like Suter on the 55 here, but yeah, away from home, he should have his former club as well. Oh no, is it his former club? I can't remember if he played for them now. Itati on 53. Madsen. Oh, has he done bits in the championship yet? He has. He's done bits in the championship. Madsen could be good. I do like Itati. I've picked him a lot tonight. But I do think Madsen playing 20th in the table is a game to lean into. Aspas is now 61, L15. But Diego Jota on 47. I like that. And then that leaves us with 66 points. Door is wide open to take an Aspas to double up. Can't quite get the Rossi in. We could take Robbo. I think we'll take the Robbo. We've got Madsen, we've got Jota. We've got 58 points remaining now that we swapped the defenders round. And with 58 points, I'm now thinking to drop Jota and bring in Aspas. And that leaves us with 44. I think we're going to get more points out of those guys. Now, do we have a good 44-point player? Left us with a bit less than I thought we might have done once we'd done those swaps. Van Helden on 45 was a kick in the balls. 43, Emi Martinez playing 9th in the table, Pumas. John McGinn. Oh, he's a great 42. About time he overperformed something. And then a contender rare. And we've got Lobs Gaming. And then unless Kyle Moffat comes in with a name, we are out of here, guys. We've got to go on Seltzer here. So we've got Mitov or Balcom. I'm taking Mitov. I think more likely to get a clean sheet, although I don't think either one of them are particularly likely to get that this weekend. I like the Zetner guy from before. He picks himself quite easy. Shinny is showing that he's actually in great form at the moment. And yeah, is a very easy pick. Forwards is the tough bit, isn't it? I would take 13th versus 15th away from home if this guy has any kind of form in the last, season. This season so far. AA constantly above 5. 1 decisive in 4. 2 home games, 2 away. I think he's fine enough to try out with. Nicky Clark, however, don't think he's been that. Yeah, it's been quite hard to pick, hasn't he? And Hanslick here. Oh, he's been a wee bit better, actually. He's got some assists to his game. Can play wide or drop deep. Let's take Hanslick. He's a better option. And then we've got Tomiak here. Oh, yeah. That's good. Nice. I like that team a lot, by the way. Here you go, buddy. And the limiteds were a lot of fun. I quite liked them. Blue Blood Army, Kyle Moffat. I think he did mention that actually. And so Kyle, you're going to be after Lobs. Lobs is up next. But we are against the clock. I literally have 10 minutes before I need to hop, skip and jump. Yeah, I don't know why this doesn't work sometimes with copy and paste, but Blue Blood. Why is this not coming up? I feel we had this problem before. Oh, there it's there. Right, awesome. Get your request in, buddy. Lobs Gaming. Let's see what you're after. Lobs. Be after you got your ticket, I'm sure. Lobs Gaming, welcome to the party, my man. Because I got a couple of contender rares. No bother, my man. Contender rares. I'll start in season first. See what we've got to play with. Oh, you've got plenty of options. I think you need to take the Makic first, but I do like Laidlaw better personally. Jerome Boateng, slide him in. I like the Petrovic guy we just seen there, but otherwise I think we're looking at classic mids quite quickly on the in-season front. This is the whole challenger thing you've got, so we'll need to pick our horses wisely. So we've got that goalkeeper that pairs with this guy. A-rated, decent enough fixture and everything, so I think I would take him in the mid. Yeah, you've maybe got him up front. Maybe even take Shankland, because they might just get that goal against us. Penalty or something. And then fifth man. Ballon Berisha. That's a good match. I think I'd maybe throw him in there with his teammate. And if we look at classic, team 1, I'm taking Laidlaw. Oh, we've got Siebenhandel as well. Oh yeah, we just did that in the season team, but I think they might have all been yeah, they were all in season. Who was I just looked at there? Oh, Siebenhandel, the let's get rid of him. Let's put Berisha in the mid spot. And then the fifth man, best in season, Zirez. Is it still that guy? Maybe not. Marisic. Liska. Yeah, probably not a regular starter, but oh yeah, Lubicic. There you go. Boom. And then when we go to classic, oh, Tangvik as well. I'd probably take Laidlaw, but yeah, Laidlaw I like. I think he'll do well. Hagelsgar. Adrian Pereira. I know Harry does well with him. How's Bello doing in Austria? Bello's fine. Smolcic. Yeah, I think Smolcic is a bit of the safer one. Easier game as well. And then in midfield, this is classic, so we don't need to worry about too much. We can take GPH. We could play a Tate. Love this. And then, yeah, we've got that midfielder from before, Sung Won. Really good. I'm not a big fan of the centre back compared to the strength of the rest of the outfield. I think hopefully it doesn't let you down. Then we've got Makic. I'll probably take that Pereira or Bello next, because I think they're just... Who's this guy? Salernitana, 9th versus 1st. Maybe avoid that. Yeah, I'm going to take Bello. Icon Evian. 86. Broho, double A, let's take that. Ibrahimaj, Noah Holm, Elias Melkerson. He was alright in Scotland, Melkerson. Hard pick for the forward here. Ibrahimaj. Centre mid. He's a forward card. Interesting. Leisha. Yeah, Vuk. Forward options are slim. Philip Zinkerninkel. Okay, if he's on to play, I'll take him. Zinkern, 57%. I'm probably taking him because of the strength of the opponent. And then last man, Tagsef. Yeah, I'll take Tagsef. Rosenborg and Gergic. Is that the plan for this one? Tangvik. I think we've still got Pareja here. Yeah. Evian. Is this forward option? So you're going with the Slaughter guy, I suppose. And then fifth man. What do you call this? Gergic. Where the hell is Gergic? He maybe not got a game this week. I like Dejan Petrovic. Maybe put him in. Let's take Dejan Petrovic. Lobs Gaming, my man. Like your teams. Hope you're happy with them as well. I know you just picked up your membership today. Sorry, but it's kind of rushed, obviously. It's just, we've been going 2 hours. Busy, busy day. Biggest first day in a long, long time, if it maybe even ever. But yeah, great teams. I love it. And then Blue Blood, what were we after? 82 limiteds. Is it Prem and Champ? I'll do, is it in season and stuff? Yeah, I'll do your top team for each of them, right? So Prem is all in season. Let's have a look at Champ. Don't have anything Champ, so it's just all Prem. So let's go Prem in season. I think you're taking Dean Henderson. But I would like to take Kepa. Actually, I think he would be your best defender this week. Get a classic Robbo. I think I would put him into team 1 unless we've got... Yeah, we've got plenty of good options here. I'll take Soboslai to pair with him. Cole Palmer. Oh, I think you said something about Palmer in... Two Prem in season builds and 2 Champ in season. Keeping Cole Palmer for Mbappe challenge. Yeah, okay, cool. So no Palmer. Neto. Neto works. Luis Diaz. I think he's just, yeah, Luis Diaz fits. And then fifth man, I would probably put Bernie. Yeah, I'd put Bernie fifth man. Prem in season team 2. Or let's do Champ in season 1 next. Oh, they're all in D4 and stuff. Okay, so that is, yeah. Let's go with Champ first. Let's do our first Champ one. I'm going to take Sanchez because they're just... Oh, I'm going to take Kepa. No, I'm not. I'm going to take Sanchez. So let's see Bournemouth scoring 3. Just be sensible with it, Quinny. Tyrick Mitchell. Levi Colwell. Yeah, I think you could put Colwell next to him. And then in midfield, I like the look of Wharton. But you do have lots of other ones. We've got classic Rodrigo, classic Saka. I think I'd take classic Rodri on this one. And then we're going to use in season Neto or Gordon. I'm probably going to take Neto. I think he can impact a team like Wolves. And then we do have a bit of Chelsea here, so we'll put Caicedo in because he'll dominate. And then we go in season Prem team 2. This is team 3 overall in the pecking order. I think I would take Kepa. Unless, I don't want to touch this Arsenal game if you can avoid it, to be honest with you. And Areola away to Fulham doesn't feel good. I'm doing Kepa priority level 3. I would take Tyrick Mitchell in this build, or Rico. We're going to have classic Saka. I'm probably going to take the Gordon at this stage. And then 5th man could be Rico or Kudus. Yeah, I think I put Kudus in here. And I'll probably change Tyrick for Rico. And then when we do champ in season 2, 4th team in the pecking order, I'm probably just about going to take Riot over Areola. That's a tough one. Livermental could be good. But I'm going to go with Tyrick. Enzo could be good as well. Yes, we're left with the likes of Enzo and like Wharton for this team. We'll take Enzo because it's just a favourable situation. We've got Madueke for attack. He's projected on to start. And then 5th man, Kukurea perhaps. Or Wharton. I think I put the Wharton in. Special edition Wharton as well. I love that, mate. Awesome. Right, guys. Always had a good one. Thanks very much to all the members. Look forward to doing gallery reviews again next week. It should be a huge, huge weekend. And I'll be live later on my channel back here for 8 o'clock, 8:15 or so. Me and McBride will be opening up all the early access cards. It's going to be a big one, guys. And yeah, wish me luck for that. And I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.